doing? Oh my god. So messed up. It's not going good, man. Hold on, I'll switch it. It's Monday. No, yeah. Hello. Oh, I need to turn the music off. Everybody, welcome to World Donkey Day. Are we on the front? Are we on the main one right now? On the front page? Yeah. That's why I started right, dude. I just thought you were doing meal prep today. No, it's World Donkey Day. I'm like still like I'm like shaking. I just broke up a dog fight, or tried to break up a dog fight but couldn't, I should say. It was like not my dogs, my neighbor's, because he's got these big livestock dogs. Me and Space have been taking care of. Space has been helping me out there with like everybody in the mornings, and he has 16 dogs, and 2 of them just like went at it, and we couldn't get them to stop. I really think it was like 6 minutes. Like between 5 and 10 minutes, they just like wouldn't stop, and there's blood everywhere, and like no, not 16, like 6 minutes. Like it was between 5 and 10 minutes. There's just like blood everywhere. Space has a big stick, is like trying to get between them. I think it made it worse, and I didn't want Space to get hurt. I obviously can't go over and pull any of them off. They don't wear collars, so like, so we just had to stand there while it was happening. Thank you for the subs. Space, I'm telling them about my trauma. About our trauma. Thank you. Dude, it was so messed up. It was so I cannot believe that there are people that like set up and pay to watch dog fights. It was like, I thought they were gonna kill each other. I don't, they're not normal dogs, guys. They are not like normal pet dogs. It's not like, hey, get off, you know, or like, hey, stop that. It's like, oh my god, like they're ripping each other to shreds, like they're killing each other. Like it was so messed up. Oh my god. Sorry. And then like then they would stop fighting, like they would calm down, right? And then but then they would start again. And you can't get in between them when you're... Are the dogs okay? I mean, they're walking fine, and like their eyes are fine and their noses are fine, but they won't let me touch them. So I couldn't see like where all the blood was coming from. And I'm not gonna go try to like restrain them to like do medical work, because I can't afford to lose an arm to a 130-pound dog. So we just had to split them up in different pastures, give them food and water, and then leave, wait for my neighbor to come back. I called him, I sent pictures, of course, but like, are you okay? I didn't get hurt, I'm fine. But, oh, that was crazy. So, dude, just like so much blood. So much blood. There's like blood on like the rocks that they're fighting on, and like blood everywhere. Do they do it often? They've never done it since I've been taking care of them every morning for a month. I've never seen a fight until today. No, they're both female. Anyway, that's why I'm a little bit late today. I really didn't want to be late today. I'm so sorry. We were on track to go live at 10:50 and to be like live at 11. And then all this happened. So that's why I'm a little bit late. I'm sorry about that. But here we are. Hello. I'm so sorry. If you're here from the front page, this is World Donkey Day. welcome to World Donkey Day, everybody. All right. All right. That's a big time. That's a big time. We are going to, we're gonna have a celebration for our donkeys. It's gonna be an excellent time. Fun. We have 2 donkeys here. If you don't know what here is, Command Alveus. This is an animal sanctuary. You're in my house right now, though. This is where I live. Welcome to my house. Can you read what's on that calendar? No, right? No, okay, cool. Because I got, like, team members' birthdays and stuff on there. This is an animal sanctuary. We have a bunch of animals just out there. I live at the animal sanctuary in my tiny house, so welcome to my tiny house. We're starting in here today because we're making a cake for the donkeys today to celebrate World Donkey Day. I also made them popsicles. We'll look at these later. I made them popsicles yesterday for World Donkey Day. Here's the deal. It's World Donkey Day or Donkey Appreciation Day. It is also our donkey's gotcha day, like adoption day, like adoption anniversary. We adopted these 2 donkeys 2 years ago today. How sick is that? Where's my freaking lip gloss? I don't want my lip gloss. So we got our donkeys 2 years ago today. I'm gonna make them a cake. Don't worry about this. This is for someone else. Look, it's Mavi. I'm gonna make them a cake. We're gonna look at their popsicles. You guys wanna see a trick? He's only got one. Come here. You sit. Oh, sit. Say hi. Good job. We're gonna make them a cake. We're gonna show you the popsicles, and then we are going to switch to the backpack, and we're gonna bring the cake out to the donkeys for them to enjoy for World Donkey Day. Okay, that's the plan. I have a cake recipe. I've never made a cake for an equine before, but I have to actually use a recipe, which I'm not great at, admittedly. Here's this. So, let's look at the recipe, shall we? We got 1.5 cups old-fashioned oats. Rolled oats. 1/2 cup of whole wheat flour. 1 medium mashed banana. 1/2 cup sugar-free applesauce. 1/2 cup vegetable oil. I don't like that that's in there. I'm going to use vegetable oil to grease the pan because it's safe for them to eat, but I don't want them to actually eat it. So we're not going to use that. Maybe a little bit. Half of an apple, finely chopped. 1/2 cup of molasses. 1/2 cup or 1/4 cup of flaxseed. And then 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, which I don't know if I have cinnamon. It doesn't seem necessary, if I'm being honest. I do, so here's cinnamon. And that's the cake. That's the plan. Cool? Sound like a plan? Why is your face always red? Because I wear blush, Chatter. Because it's cute. Piece of cake. It'll be easy. It'll be easy. And then we have to also decorate it. I'm not sure what the plan for that is. For decorating. I think maybe we can, like... No. I was gonna say maybe we could pipe with molasses, but that's just dumb and it won't work. Cake for Donkey Day. Woo. Myth! Woo. Myth, you're a hater. I don't want to talk to you right now. Actually, double down cringe spider hater. Close mind cringe loser spider hater. Hate him. Hate that guy. Anyway. I was trolling. Hater. You know who trolls like that? Haters. I actually love spiders. You liar. Backpedaling hater, Andy. Imagine hating on a single mom who works 2 jobs. That's actually really messed up. All right. I need that recipe. I wish I had... I don't want to go up to my loft to get my... I don't want to go up to my loft to get my Chromebook. So we're gonna... Guys, can you write this down? I'm actually serious. Can you write this down? 1.5 cups old-fashioned oats, 1/2 cup flour, 1 banana, 1/2 cup applesauce, 1/2 cup vegetable oil, 1/4 cup molasses, a 1/4 cup of flaxseed, a teaspoon of cinnamon. This is the only chat phone that I have. So, like, I need to, like, I want to be like, how much is this? Or I could just link you the recipe, stupid. Here's the recipe I'm using. Here, try that. Try that on for size. Crazy link. It's a virus. Get fricked. Okay, we're on the front page. 1.5 cups of rolled oats, yeah? Do I have any rolled oats? Am I being stupid right now? Stupid idiot. I have rolled oats. No! Double oats. Alright, guys. 1.5 cups. It's a donkey cake, right? Like, it doesn't have to be perfectly measured. I did that with a normal cup. 1.5. 1.5 cups. It's a 1/2 cup of flour, yeah? I had to get whole wheat flour. This is the smallest one it came in. What am I going to do with all this whole wheat flour? I don't have space to store it. I'm serious. Like, I'm going to have to gift it to somebody. Who at Alveus wants a bag of whole wheat flour? Anyone? Any staff members? Call it. It's a 1/2 cup, right? He's ready. Yes. 1/2 cup of whole wheat flour. Dun-dun. 1 mashed banana. Ooh, we get to mashy a banana right now. It's gonna be sick. I like mashing banana. I'm gonna do it with a fork on this plate so you guys can all see what's happening. Oh no, I broke it. Squash banana. What are we making? A cake for the donkeys. You know what I thought about this morning? Mash. I watched the Donkey Animal Quest yesterday so that I could talk about them more today to refresh my memory, because it's been a while since I've done an education program on the donkeys, right? And I really need to start repackaging and redistributing the Animal Quest information, because I made that presentation. It came out of my mouth. Like, I'm the one that did it, and I didn't remember any of that. So there's no way y'all remember any of that. Like, it just needs to be repackaged in another series. What should that series be? Because what makes sense to me, from an education perspective, is doing it like per industry. So like we do an episode on the fur trade, and then you go and meet the foxes and the chinchillas, right? Like do an episode on the ag industry, and then you go meet the chickens in Winnie. But what a terrible package to be like, what is that series even called? Like exploitation adventure? Like what do you even call that? You know, how do you market that? It's so depressing. So then would it instead be like like around the world, you know, or something where it's like we do it per country and then it's a little lighter, but then I go and talk about stuff you didn't want to know. Animal side quest. What about Animal Quest? No, I have to finish Animal Quest. Animal Quest is an ongoing series, but it can be a mashy banana. Yummy! Anyway, this actually looks good. How do nature documentaries do? I don't know. I need to put some thought into it. But I just think that I think it could be really cool to do like a whole nother series where I reuse the research that I've done in Animal Quest. You know? A 4th cup of molasses, yeah? Command Alveus. Hooray! I didn't actually need you guys to remember this. I've memorized the recipe already. Molasses! We'll do an overflowing 4th cup. Because they like molasses. Yummy! Oh, sticky, really sticky. It's so opaque. They deserve it. Wait, this is gonna be so good. I'm so excited. Anyway, so I need to do another series where I do more education and I like go back and, because the thing about Animal Quest is like, it's once a month, right? Which I think is plenty. Like, it's not like I could do an Animal Quest weekly. There's no shot that I have that in me or I have the time to do all the research for it. And so that's only 12 ambassadors a year. And like the donkey Animal Quest, like then we haven't done like real like nitty gritty education on the donkeys for like a year. Because I've been doing Animal Quest for everyone else. I mean, they're there and they're ambassadors, but like I want to do more, you know, with them. So that's where my head is right now. I would like to do other things. Is it a 4th cup of applesauce as well? Yeah, I'll do all the Animal Quest, but I'd like to start another series like at the same time. A 1/2 cup. Okay. No! Dripping molasses. This is unsweetened organic applesauce. Okay, maybe that was a little much. A little less. Okay. Yum. First Animal Quest is August 2021. Oh my god. Dude, even watching the donkey one yesterday, the production was so much worse. And like I looked so much worse. You know how it goes. We all go through phases. So, today, I can do more education on the donkeys because I rewatched that Animal Quest. And they have a really cool purpose here. It's funny the ambassadors that we have here that are like the least exotic sometimes have the most educational value. And the donkeys are one of them. Donkeys, how much flaxseed? Donkeys have, they were domesticated about 6,000 years ago, which is up there with other livestock, because cows, one of the oldest, cows were 10,000 years ago. A 4th cup. Oh, okay. Cows were domesticated about 10,000 years ago. Donkeys were domesticated about 6,000 years ago. In Egypt and Africa, for meat and milk. So they have been around humans for a very long time. As working animals, as livestock animals, right? So we've used them for meat, we've used them for milk, but also have used them for lots of work, like transporting brick, transporting stone. Donkeys were used heavily in World War I. Do you guys know this? Donkeys were used in World War I as field ambulances. So they would go in and carry wounded soldiers out, or they would carry med kits in, which is kind of crazy, kind of cool. Flaxseed, by the way, is for the donkey cake. Flaxseed is really good for equines to keep their coats really shiny. So they will like that. So yeah, they were used as field ambulances. There's a quote from a soldier too. He said donkeys are what was it? Like donkeys are Afghans' helicopters or something like that, because they're used so much in war. And they're used as pack animals. So they're still used in India quite a bit as pack animals. A lot of people depend on donkeys for their livelihoods. I need half an apple, right? Should I start like mashing or finely chopping this apple? It's a big apple. Okay, I will finely chop. I want this one. Chop. So, yeah, donkeys have been used by humans for over 6,000 years, which is crazy. I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. Donkeys have also been used. The main reason that I wanted to have donkeys as educational ambassadors is because of their use in traditional Chinese medicine. Probably like, what do you mean? We don't use donkeys in medicine. We do actually. Donkey skins are used in a product called Jiao. It is a hard gel that's really popular in traditional Chinese medicine, and it comes from boiling donkey hide. So they'll boil the hide and then make this hard gelatin that they sell, and it's like super, you can use it in a lot of different contexts. Like you can dissolve it in liquid and drink it. You can put it in beauty products, and it is thought to be a cure for so many things. But examples. No. It's thought to be a cure to improve blood circulation, treat anemia, treat reproductive issues, treat insomnia. I think it's also used as an anti-aging. I might be confusing that with emu oil. But there's a ton of, it's like a cure-all. Like that, it's believed to treat a lot of things. So many things that it's in super high demand. There are, guess how many donkeys are, guess what the demand is for how many donkeys are needed annually to supply this industry with enough jiao. How many donkey hides annually for this industry? Donkey hides, as in like a donkey is one hide. 55, 69. Okay, Stealthy's cheating. 100K, 2 mil, 4.8 million. 4.8 million donkeys annually are slaughtered and boiled, or their hide is boiled to make a jiao. About a third of those donkeys are from China, and the rest are imported into China from the US and from Africa. So what that means for wild donkey populations is wild donkey populations in Botswana have fallen by 39%, which is a lot. And then it also means that lots of donkeys are being exported out of the US, and the transport of live animals is a whole thing. It's super dangerous. especially when you have to transport them long distance. The worst part, though, about transferring donkeys is, or the worst part about transferring these animals is all that they need for this industry is their skin. They don't need the live animal. They don't need the stress affects quality of meat. So you want animals that are meat animals to be not stressed, to be in good shape, to have eaten enough, et cetera, et cetera. For donkeys, they can have broken legs. They can be really skinny. They can be really stressed. It won't affect their skin. And all they need is their skin. So the transport is super gnarly of these animals. World Donkey Sanctuary estimates that 20% die in transport. And if you think 20% dying in transport with 4.8 million being used a year, it's a lot of donkeys. All right, I've cut up half of this. I've mashed the banana. I think I need cinnamon in here, and it's like a 1/4 teaspoon or something or like a teaspoon. I don't know, so I'm just gonna. Great. So the reason that we have the donkeys is to talk about this, to talk about traditional medicine as a whole. Traditional Chinese medicine has been around for a very, very long time, but there are there's a lot of really great things about it, but there are a lot of animals that are exploited for that industry as well, and a lot of animals that aren't as lucky as donkeys in terms of population numbers. Not that I'm saying that they're lucky, because the transport that they have to go through and everything that they have to go through to be a part of this industry is really messed up. But from a larger scale perspective, their populations, they're affected, but they're not going extinct over it, right? But there are animals that are going extinct over it. Is this it? Is this everything that's in the cake? Yet, true. Just the oil. I don't really want to add the oil. I think I just want to, a 1/4 cup is a lot. Should I just do it? I like Smart Pack a lot, so I don't think that I think it's fine. I'm just going to do it. It's a lot to just leave out. Need to follow the recipe? I am. So there are a lot of species that their population is affected by this industry. Like pangolins. You guys know what a pangolin is? It looks like a little scaly anteater. They're really cute. They're really cool. All right. Yum. Is that really gonna stay together? It smells like a horse treat. I'll give it that. How long does it need to bake for? $10 to 15 minutes. Okay. Looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good. All right, set the timer. Pangolins are like little scaly anteaters. They look like that. That's not what they are. They're really cute, but their scales are really popular in traditional medicine. Excuse me? Molasses oats on my face. And they're really easy to poach because when they get scared, they just curl up into a ball. And so they're the most trafficked animal in the world. The most trafficked animal in the world is a pangolin because their scales are in such high demand. And now all 8 species of pangolin are endangered because of that. So pangolins are an example. Rhinos are an example. You guys have probably heard people talking about rhinos. Ivory, obviously, super heavily traded, really valuable in traditional medicine, in the wildlife trade overall. And so that's been a big problem for those wild populations. Bears are used in traditional medicine as well. Bear bile is extracted from live bears. There are bear farms that have Asiatic bears and sun bears, and they extract bile from the gallbladder of those bears while they're alive. So they're like in a cage, and then they put like a catheter or a needle into their gallbladder and drain bear bile, and that bear bile is packaged and sold as a medicine. So crazy. There are a lot of animals that are used in traditional medicine. The other crazy thing about traditional medicine is it seems like it's a trend that the more rare or more endangered an animal is, the more valuable it becomes in traditional medicine. The harder something is to get, the more people are like, oh, this is definitely going to work because it's rare or it's like valuable. You know what I mean? And so it's just this really unfortunate cycle of hunting things into extinction because of that. So that's been a huge problem. That being said, since February of last year, not 2022, China banned the trade of all terrestrial wildlife. That was a response to COVID. Speaking of which, the trade of wildlife is not just bad for those species, it's also very dangerous for us. You guys remember COVID? Anybody remember Corona? Yeah, it came from the wildlife trade. Zoonotic diseases, the spread of zoonotic diseases. Trading wildlife and having them in open markets that are not well regulated is very, very dangerous to human health. We will have more pandemics because of the wildlife trade. And so there has been, that was in place February 2022, which is sick. That doesn't mean it's not happening anymore. But that's a step forward. That's really good. You're also probably like, I'm not out there like at Walgreens buying something that says tiger bones for your cold. Yeah. But I did read a thing that said 35% of Americans have used a form of traditional Chinese medicine. That doesn't necessarily mean it was one with animal products in it, but they've used it not knowing that it was traditional Chinese medicine. So it is everywhere. We just have to be really careful about reading the labels on our medications and supporting alternatives that don't require the exploitation of wildlife. It's a big problem for a lot of animals. Make sense? Definitely. Someone said, what can we do to stop it? Like what I just said, be careful about not just the medications that you're buying. This could be a much bigger conversation. Just be careful about the products that you're purchasing, and what those products are made out of. Don't purchase exotic furs, exotic trophies, exotic jewelry, stuff like that, because that is contributing to the exploitation of these animals. Just be a thoughtful consumer is important. Spread the word is important. How many people know that 48 million donkeys a year are being slaughtered for medicine? Now all of you know that, but I bet not many of you knew that before. Sorry, 4.8 million. I'm so sorry. 4.8 million, not 48 million. 4.8 million. Now you know. But what can we do about human apathy? Okay, well, I'm only 24. I think it's important to talk to people about it. Also, I'm a little biased, but I care about and believe in the motto of this organization that if you develop a connection to specific animals, you develop a connection to your native wildlife and the world around you, the outside world around you, that you'll care about what happens to it. I think that a lot of human apathy comes from being trapped, not just physically inside, but also being trapped by capitalism and being trapped by doing stuff that you don't really care about. If you take the time to go outside and look at how beautiful the world is and how cool it is, you might care about what happens to it. But this is a slippery slope we're on, you guys. I don't know if I should keep talking about that. Flaxseed. You guys want to see their popsicles? Keep going, you're spitting. Hold on. Guys, if you don't have a dishwasher, rinse your dishes immediately when you put them in the sink, especially if they have molasses on them. Otherwise, you're going to hate yourself. Okay. Popsicles! I made a little variety pack of popsicles for our donkeys. Wow. Let's see. I made 2 different types. Please. It's not coming out. I don't know how hard I can pull it. I don't want to break it. Nice. I made Gatorade popsicles. Donkeys, equines, goats, whatever. It's a bit of a farm kid trick to give your livestock Gatorade if it gets really hot outside because of the electrolytes, and to get them to drink more water. So they actually really love it. And it's not bad for them in small quantities. And then these ones, I don't know if these ones are going to work as well. Oh, are you kidding? Check that out. This is a molasses popsicle, but it has their favorite cookie. Oh, don't mind that. I was medicating dogs this morning. It has their favorite treats crumbled up in there too. See that? Cool. Try it? No. It's for the donkeys. So we have 6 donkeys that they can, or we have 2 donkeys. We have 6 popsicles, and the donkeys can have those. Very fun. 6 donkeys. It does look like a fudgesicle. We got our donkeys from a feedlot. Or we got them from a rescue that got them from a feedlot. What is a feedlot, you ask? People sell their livestock for whatever reason. So if you don't want your livestock anymore, you bring it to the auction, and then people buy them for a variety of reasons. Our donkeys were super lucky because they were bought by a donkey sanctuary, a rescue that exists to purchase them from feedlots. Otherwise, they're bought to be exported for traditional medicine or to be made into pet kibbles, cat food, dog food, stuff like that. Called the auction, it's called feedlot, it's called kill pens. You get the gist. How much time do we have on this? 10 minutes. Oh, it's been 10 minutes. How the heck do I know when it's done? Also, how do we decorate? No, my banana. I dropped him. Oh, you'll know? The texture should be soft but not mushy. Okay. I thought I would make decorations with these carrots. We'll give it another 5 minutes. Because the donkeys aren't going to care if it's overcooked. But I don't want to deal with undercooked mush. So I thought I would make them some decorations with the carrots. And I thought that I could just cut it into strips and then write donk with them. You know? It seemed like it would be easy to do that. Make a donkey head out of a slice of apple. I feel like that's kind of asking for a lot, if I'm being honest. I can try. Okay, these are going to be for writing. And then I need to make a donkey head out of this. Damn it. Dang it. It's not what I wanted. Dang it. It's not what I wanted. I might be able to make it out of this. Maybe a smaller knife would help. This is Serrano. And then I'll make one for jalapeno. I did kind of kill that shit, I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of crazy of me. Okay, jalapeno. Stuff, sorry. Anatomically correct. If you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. So then they'll go like this on the cake. One of our donkeys was marked at the, like the identification at the feedlot was that they chopped the top of his ear off. So he has a notch off. It's not even a notch off the top of his ear. He's missing half of one of his ears. Amazing. Okay, I'm going to take the cake out. Are you guys ready? After this, we're going to bring the cake outside and give it to the donkeys. And they're going to love every second of it. It smells really good. Oh. I don't know, it's real soft. Like, I don't think that's... I don't know. I don't get the plan with the carrots. It hardens when it cools. What am I doing? This doesn't, it's not gonna matter. Should I put it in the freezer then? Yeah, maybe the molasses will harden. I'll put it in the freezer for a minute. Which means everybody needs to move, guys. This is for Duncan. It's just ice. Because it's hot. Duncan's my rabbit. Alright, come here. Into the freezer you go. Okay. We will see. We will see. But if you heat up the freezer and the food in the freezer will spoil because the change in temperature, you're losing your mind. You're losing your mind. No one cares. That's not going to happen. What's in the cake? Rolled oats, flaxseed, apple, banana, whole wheat flour, molasses, flaxseed. I already said that. Vegetable oil. Yeah. Okay. Tasty. How big is the traditional Chinese medicine industry? Guess. You don't you guess, Stealthy, because I know you know. I know you asked that for a reason. Guess in billions of dollars annually. $10 billion, $420 billion, $200 billion, $8 billion, $3 billion, $7.2 billion, $22 billion, $60 billion. It's a $60 billion a year industry. It's huge. It's huge. The plan with the carrots is to write donk. Look. D. O. N. Okay. Donk. Do you like it? They love it. I don't know how to present this to them either. I guess I could use this cutting board. It's a little flimsy, but I could just carry it. Because I don't want to put it on like a normal ceramic plate. That's kind of cringe. And I don't have a disposable anything, because that's mega cringe. I'm just going to use this, I think. This will not go to waste. Nobody worry. Belle. Maverick's really picky. I don't actually think that he'll want this. It's apple. What kind of dog? Where'd you go? Good boy. Apple? Sit. Here's one. Come here. You wanna try something? Come on. Here you go. Whoa! This is Apple. Apple? Mavi, you didn't want it. Apple? You want it now? No. She likes the apple. Yes, more. Let me get her a better piece for this. She swallowed it. She ate it too fast. Did you get any of it? Did you get any of the chewing? What'd you think? Give her something else? Yeah, I gave Maverick a treat already. Heard the sniff? Oh. Here. Check this out. You just swallowed it, dude. She's gonna choke. Mavi, sometimes Maverick likes carrots, actually. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Mavi, you wanna try some carrot? Just a little bit? He's eating it. He's eating it. Alright. Let's get this cake out. Oh. And, start, decorating it. Donk. I want to just flip it onto here, right? Does that seem fine to y'all? What if it doesn't? I don't know. I mean, it's still really warm. I'm scared. Oh, there's no shot. Guys, they're eating out of this pan. There's no way. Look at this. I am not flipping that. I am not flipping it. It is staying like this. I'm going to decorate it in here and they're going to eat it out of this pan. It was worth a shot. Do it? No! You saw that. That would ruin this stream. It wouldn't even be a cake anymore. Donk. D. It's so. O. Life is about taking risks. Not when you know that it's not going to work. That's not a risk. That's being stupid. Donk. Oh no. Oh no. It's really, I don't know if it's hard to read or it's okay. No room for donk. Can you read that? Yeah! Wait, it's good. Okay. Okay. Here's this. And here's this. Serrano and Jalapeno together. I feel like it needs something else. But I don't really have other, I don't know what else they would like. I don't have other veggies that they would like. No, I don't want to do it. Maybe I could just do some apple bits, like around, but I could just use the skin part so it looks like colorful. I don't think they would like cherry tomato. Dye Serrano brown with molasses. You're on to something, chatter. You're on to something. Hold on. He's gonna have an eye. And a nose. Cheese. Serrano's brown, so make him brown. Why are you saying IG story? What? Oh, he wants a picture. Okay. Dude. 96, I thought you were telling me to like post on my Instagram story that I was live and I was about to go off on you. Like, you're not my manager! Okay, alright. It kind of leaked a little bit. It looks a little cursed. It's like a little cursed, but it's also kind of cute. I feel fine about it. 96 didn't say anything? What? Who said it? Leonard? Someone said like IG story dink donk. Artistic. Sprinkles. I'm making sprinkles. But look, they're fun shapes. Should I make them hearts? Or is that too much? I don't really know how I would cut a heart, if I'm being honest. Yes? Really? How? I guess maybe if I tried to... round it out a little. Make this a little shorter. This reminds me of the Max and Ruby cake. Time to make more hearts. Alexa, play a song about donkeys.
This is the donkeys from Spotify.
Okay. Couple more hearts. No! I broke him. Alexa, play copyright-free music. I probably shouldn't play like DMCA stuff on the probation.
Here's a mix for you on Amazon Music.
What if they hate it? Also, only one of them can eat it at a time. How are we gonna swing that? Make sure they'll take turns. Okay. Guys, are there any lurkers from the front page here right now? You know, say hi, smile. Anybody? Any lurkers? Hi! Hey! Welcome to my tiny house. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Alveus. Welcome to Command Alveus. Welcome to exclamation point Alveus. It's an animal sanctuary. Go follow Alveus. You want to see some Alveus? You want to see some of it? We're going to go out there in a second. What do you think, guys? Do you think it's good? Hey, Russell. Again, it's an animal sanctuary. We rescue a bunch of animals here. And then I do conservation education with the animals that are rescues. So they serve as educational ambassadors here. And yeah, they're all non-releasable, unfortunately. So they're in captivity the rest of their lives, but we do the best we can to take care of them and to give them the purpose of teaching people about their species so that our planet is better off. We got crows, we got parrots, we got reptiles, we got chickens, we got foxes. We have marmoset, which is a little tiny primate, a little monkey. And we have donkeys. Today is World Donkey Day, also known as Donkey Appreciation Day. Coincidentally, also the anniversary of when we adopted our two rescue donkeys, Serrano and Jalapeno. And the donkeys we have as ambassadors to teach people about the use of animals in traditional medicine. Donkey hide is boiled and made into a gelatin called a jiao, which is used in traditional Chinese medicine as a cure for a variety of ailments, from anemia to poor blood circulation to a bunch of other things. It demands almost 5 million donkeys to be slaughtered a year to meet the demand of a jiao. And so it's a big problem for donkeys. And it's important to talk about the use of other animals in traditional medicine, like bears, like pangolins, like tigers, like rhinos, etc., and how the exploitation of those animals for this industry, it's a $60 billion industry, is damaging those populations, the wild populations, not to mention all of the animal welfare concerns that arise from them being used in those industries. So yeah, that's what the stream's for. But no, I'm not leaving. The stream's not even, it's like halfway done. Today, we're celebrating our donkeys as ambassadors. Yes, sharks as well, very good. We are celebrating our donkeys as ambassadors by making them a cake. I just made them, thank you for the subs, Welsh. Thank you so much. I just baked them this cake. It has oats and carrots and apples and molasses. And we're gonna, and I decorated it to say donk. And we're gonna go out there with the IRL backpack and give them this cake and give them these popsicles. Space, get ready. And give them these popsicles. I made them some special popsicles for World Donkey Day, for their adoption day, their gotcha day as well. They have some blue Gatorade popsicles, and they have some special molasses. To the pasture. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. It's okay. While I head down to the pasture, we're going to play a quick video to tell you guys in greater detail about what I just summarized, the reason that we have the donkeys. And in just a minute, I will be down at the pasture with the donkeys so you can meet them and you can watch them eat their cake.
Around 500 million people in some of the world's poorest communities rely on donkeys to carry water, transport goods to market, and provide access to education. They offer a pathway out of poverty and are often the difference between destitution and modest survival, particularly for women. But donkeys and the people who rely on them are facing a crisis due to the relentless demand for donkey skins for the production of the Chinese remedy ejiao. Estimates suggest that around 4.8 million donkey skins are used every single year in ejiao production, with China's donkey herd reducing from 11 million in 1992 to just 2.6 million currently. The ejiao industry has had to source donkey skins from around the world. This places unprecedented pressure on donkey populations globally and has contributed to the collapse of some national populations.
Many donkeys experience intense suffering at every stage of the skin trade, from sourcing to their eventual slaughter. Their treatment and the suffering it causes is unethical, it is unacceptable, and it is quite often illegal. Donkeys are often transported long distances without food, water, or rest. And they can be held for days, again, without food or water, before being slaughtered, often in the most brutal conditions. Sick, injured, and pregnant donkeys are all still transported. Some mares transported during the late stages of pregnancy give birth during the trip or on arrival at the slaughterhouse. In many cases, the mares are still slaughtered and the foals are either left to die or are killed. This treatment, while appalling and often illegal, does not prevent the skin being used. Broken bones and severed limbs, despite the immense suffering they cause, do not impact the final product, so there is no incentive to treat the donkeys humanely. This largely unregulated and often illegal trade also presents a significant biosecurity risk for all countries that donkeys and their products are transported through. The spread of disease to the global donkey population, to other animals and to humans is a major threat which demands urgent action. Reports indicate that over 60,000 donkeys died across West Africa between March and May in 2019. These deaths occurred along known live trade routes and serve as a reminder of the risks associated with moving live animals. The indiscriminate slaughter of donkeys without regard for their health status and the unhygienic conditions in which they are slaughtered and processed creates a high risk that skins intended for ejiao production may be contaminated with disease-causing agents. And the ease with which ejiao products may be contaminated by compounds dangerous to human health is alarming.
The waste disposal practices associated with slaughter also cause significant environmental degradation. As the skin is the most valuable part of any donkey slaughter for the trade, carcasses are often discarded. In some cases, unwanted byproducts are simply poured into huge pits or left in piles, often nearby homes. And these sites attract vultures and feral dogs and pollute waterways, some of which supply drinking water. But animal welfare, environmental protection and disease control are not the only laws being flouted by some traders. In many cases, donkeys are stolen, traded and slaughtered in open defiance of national bans on the trade. There is also evidence of links to the trafficking of wildlife products, including ivory, pangolin scales, rhinoceros horn and tiger skins. Given the far-reaching impacts of the skin trade, it's not surprising that a growing number of governments are taking a stand against it.
This is a crisis we can't ignore, and the Donkey Sanctuary is calling for an immediate halt to the global trade in donkey skins until it can be proven to be humane, sustainable and safe. It is more important than ever that investment is made into finding alternatives to the slaughter of millions of donkeys each year.
Cellular agriculture is the process of farming animal products from cells instead of entire animals. There's immense potential for cellular agriculture as a means of supplying the raw materials needed by the Urjao industry. If donkey skin or collagen can be created via the process of cellular agriculture, we're confident the Urjao industry would benefit financially through a more cost-effective means of production, with greater control, efficiency, and sustainability.
If a cellular agriculture solution was realised, it could provide the industry with a regular, controlled and hygienic supply of raw materials, without compromising the welfare of donkeys, the economic viability of communities, and the health of people and the environment.
Can't go? Do this to clear out.
Oh, they played an ad. That was tragic. That was tragic. Sorry, guys. We're doing our best. All we have is me in space out here today, so. Wow. Hey, buddy. I mean, we can try to do this without Acero ruining our lives. I have a horse in here who's really greedy, and I feel like he's gonna ruin it. So, let's... Wow. Yeah, no, he's gotta go. See, I knew it. Buddy, you gotta go. You gotta get out of here. Hold on, I'm gonna take him out. Acero? So, while I do this, we can talk about that video. I realize I should have given a warning for how severe it was. Sorry. I was thinking about other things, so I was trying to figure out how I was going to get down here. I know that's a lot to watch. That video was made only a year ago, which is crazy to think that it's still such a prominent problem. It seems like one of those problems that would be outdated, but no, it's very recent, and it's very important. This is like, on one hand, a lighthearted fun stream, like World Donkey Day, like we all get to celebrate the donkeys, but they're also here for a reason, you know, and it's to spread awareness about what's going on, not just with donkeys, but with other species used in traditional medicine. So it's important, and I think that video showed better than I could explain with my words the severity of the process of transporting those donkeys, and you know, what that means for donkeys overall. Ow. Alright, buddy. Up you go. Thank you. Horsey will go out, eat grass. This phone's doing mega cringe today. Hold on. There you are. Hello. Sorry. A little trip. The backpack doesn't like the gate. All good. Alright. There's something on the camera lens. Is there? I don't have like a cloth. Is it bad? Don't worry about the chicken. It's not bad. Alright, we're gonna leave it. A donk? A donk on World Donkey Day? Are you kidding? Don't be scared. So our donkeys are much more shy than that horse is. That horse I've had for like almost 13 years. These donkeys we've now had for 2 years, but they did come from a feedlot. So they came with very little human contact before us. Hi, do you want a popsicle? Maybe? You want to try a Gatorade popsicle? This is Serrano. Is it scary? He's checking it out. Yum. Yum. He likes it. He's a little scared of it, but he likes it. Oh my gosh. Does anybody else eat their popsicles like that? Or are you more of like a not insane person? Bites cold things with his teeth. I bite them? Yeah, I chew it with my front teeth. Okay, dude. See, now he's licking it. He's enjoying it. So we don't know exactly how old Serrano is. I think they guessed he was in his teens, maybe like between 13 and 15 years old. Donkeys, we're hoping they live to be like 30 to 35, maybe?
Donated $100.
Wow!
The work that you all do for animals.
Oh, thank
Happy
you!
Donkey Day.
Thank you so much! Happy Donkey Day! Serrano, you're famous! He loves you! He's not thinking about that right now. He does appreciate it, but he's gonna have to process that later. He's only thinking about one thing right now. This is Gatorade popsicle. His tongue's really cold. I keep feeling his tongue. It's like... Makes sense. Can donkeys get brain freeze? I don't even know the mechanics of brain freeze in humans, so I cannot answer that question. Oh no, look who's gonna come ruin the donkey day. Ma'am. It's not about you. See, he doesn't even like it. No! He went for my ring there, not for the popsicle. Now the donkey left. See what you did? Donkey, come back! This is about you, I swear. I gotta turn this water off. It's leaking. It's a beautiful day for World Donkey Day, huh, folks? You wanna finish it?
I slurp all my popsicles.
You finish your popsicle? Yeah. He's so gentle. He's nice. Wow, yummy. Look at that guy. There are two major donkey species. There's an Asiatic branch and an African branch. All of our this is a domestic donkey. All of our domestic donkeys are descended from that African branch, but are now domesticated. Donkeys first. He's over it. Donkeys first started getting domesticated about 6,000 years ago. We have two different types of popsicles. This is the other type. It's a molasses cookie one. It has horse cookies in it. It's hot outside. Wait, there's another one to try. Serrano. No, come back. You're gonna like this one, I swear. It has cookies. Where's he going? Look, donk, donk. Look, donk. It's for you. Taste test number 2. Ooh, a cookie one. He ate the cookie part. Oh wow. He likes this one. He likes this one. You like that? Yay! How hot do you think it is right now? Like 85? 90? 90?
Yeah, it's 94.
It's 90 degrees, but it feels hotter because we're in Texas, which means it's like 100% humidity, as shown by Stompy drinking. Thirsty chicken. So, ow. Stompy has to use gravity to drink. No, don't come ruin the moment. He's having a good time. You're ruining it. 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 Don't. Saved. Classic Stompy. Serrano doesn't care. Again, he's only got time for one thought right now. Molasses cookie popsicle. He really likes it. He's so cute. When we got these two donkeys, we could not touch them or feed them by hand. Jackass. Sorry. There's no replacement for that. Sorry. Winnie? You're ruining World Donkey Day! Hi, Winnie. Happy World Donkey Day. You want to try the popsicle? This is Winnie. She's a cow. A red Angus. We got her off of a beef operation in Oklahoma. We're gonna give Jalapeno fresh popsicles if the drama doesn't ensue. You guys, you have to share. Ma'am! Oh my god. There's drama everywhere. Oh! Here you go. You wanna try? Jalapeno is much more shy. He's a little more on the wary side. Here, I need 2 hands.
Wow. Gallimps up
No, not
for the
here.
first time.
Yay! He ate the cookie part. Oh my god! Jalapeno!
Dingus and Kraken result
Serrano's
for
taking his
12
time.
months.
So cute. You want another one? You want a Gatorade one? No? Here's a fresh Gatorade one. You can both have Gatorade ones. Oh, is that one different? You want the other one? He likes the other one better. Hi, baby cow.
88 Fingers Edward donated. $10. I grew up on a small pet farm with one grey donk named Sugarfoot. She was so friendly
Sugarfoot
and
is
loved eating
cute.
apples out of your hand. I took her for granted growing up and didn't see her as much as I think I should have now.
Aww.
Happy Donkey Day.
Happy Donkey
Smile.
Day in honor of Sugarfoot.
Lovely lace
Look
result
at
for
dude,
6
Serrano's
months.
so
Love your streams, Maya.
He's in a trance. He's in an absolute Gatorade popsicle trance. Oh yes, the fly. Winnie's wearing a fly mask.
For 14 months.
So we got Winnie off of a cattle operation in Oklahoma so that we could teach people about the agriculture industry, the beef industry in particular. And so she would also be slaughtered about this point in her life. These donkeys were going off to slaughter as well. Now they all live here. Winnie's wearing a fly mask. It's just to keep flies out of her eyes. She can see through it, it's mesh. But the flies get really bad around this time of year, so to keep her eyes from watering, we would put fly masks on the donkeys. You're both donkeys this World Donkey Day. Celebrate each other. We would put fly masks on the donkeys if they would let us, but they're too scared. So. I need a longer wingspan for these donkeys because there's drama. Guys, we still have a whole cake. They don't even know about the cake. Dude, Serrano is just like having the time of his life.
He loves it.
He's so funny. Can you go behind me and show what he looks like just like from the front? It's really cute. It's really funny. Like, yeah, behind Winnie too. There's drama. Look at his little mouth. Drama with the baby cow. Happy World Donkey Day. Happy 2-year anniversary at Alveus, buddy. You know what any of that means? He doesn't care. You want this one now? Molasses one? Ooh. Bite. He bit it. Dude, this cow is like mega in my way right now. Actually, she's not. This is really nice. Oh, you ate the whole thing. Good job, buddy. This is the best day ever. He likes it. You guys ready to give them their cake? I think they've had their share of popsicles. Winnie kind of... Oh god, drama. Winnie kind of made a mess of all this. No chicken, please. Please. Oh god. I almost died. Watch your step. Okay. Alright. Let's see if they like their cake. Drum roll, please.
Do you grab a picture?
Yeah, I did. Donk. Here it is, everybody. Happy World Donkey Day. Here's your celebratory cake. It's still a little warm. It's not really a good thing because it's 90 degrees, but maybe they'll appreciate that it's freshly baked. Thank you for the subs. Thank you so much. Oh, that was 20. Oh my gosh, Corbin, thank you. Okay, who wants to try the donkey cake? Look, it says donk. It's for you. It's like, what the hell is that? Look, it says donk. Serrano, look at this cake. It says donk.
Rainy underscore silence subbed for the first
For
time.
you. Woo. Yummy! Best day ever! Winnie! Stompy! Winnie! It's not World Cow Day. He ate a carrot. He ate another carrot. He ate another carrot. He dropped a carrot. Dude, this is not... Winnie! She wants a little bit of cake. That's what she looks like. Face reveal. Dude. This is messed up. I might have to give Winnie grain. Can you not? This is for the donkeys. Win! Winnie, stop. She likes it. Why does she wear a blindfold? It's not a blindfold, it's a fly mask. It's mesh, so you can see through it. It's just to keep flies out of her eyes. Dude! Okay, okay. All right, he's officially made a dent in this cake, and this cow is officially annoying. No, not for you. Let's go see if Jalapeno wants any. Jalapeno, now that you know people are enjoying it, oh. I'm scared. Hold on, let me give the cow some grains so she stays out of it. Alright, cow. Hold on. A little bit of a intermission here. Here you go, baby cow. Stay away. Alright. To the white donkey. Here, white donkey. It's your cake for your day. Oh, he got a carrot. Yum! Happy little donkey day. It's okay. You can have that. Here you go. Yum. This is Jalapeno. We don't know how old he is, but he's a rescue from a feedlot in Central Texas. So he would probably either be slaughtered for the traditional medicine industry that we've been talking about throughout the stream today, or for pet kibble, dog food, cat food, stuff like that. But he was rescued from a kill pen by a donkey rescue in Central Texas. Yum. He made a dent in the cake. Looks kind of gross now. Oh God. Here's the chicken. Back to ruin everything. What medicines do they use donkeys for? So they boil donkey hide and make it into a gelatin.
For 28 months.
Thank you. They make...
Medicated shampoo subbed for the first time.
Thank you. It's okay. I'm just gonna leave it. Oh, that was a mistake. Sorry. They boil donkey hide and they make it into a gelatin that they use to cure a bunch of ailments in traditional Chinese medicine. Dude! Absolutely not. Ruining World Donkey Day. You're like super in the way. Yeah, stand here. So it's thought to cure anemia, poor blood circulation, stuff like that. It requires 5 million donkeys a year, which is crazy. You know what the problem is? The freaking donkey's eating the cow food, so the cow can't eat the cow food. Here, cow, eat that. Here, donkey, eat this. And there are a lot of animals that are used in medicine that people don't know about. And so that's why we have the donkeys, is to teach people about that. All of the animals that we have at Alveus, you're obviously seeing an absolute circus of chaos. We have quite a few ambassadors here, all of which are rescued from different circumstances. This cow was a beef cow, now she lives here. These two donkeys are from kill lots. The emu, her mom didn't sit on the egg, so was raised by people, is now in captivity. But they're all educational ambassadors so that we can make education programs and teach people about the trade that their species is a part of. So we have chinchillas and foxes for the fur trade. We have these donkeys for the traditional medicine trade. We have parrots, and we have reptiles for the pet trade, the exotic pet trade, so on and so forth. What else am I missing? What other trades do we have here? You get the point. We rescue animals that are non-releasable, and they live at this sanctuary. It's not open to the public, and so they just get to spend their lives here. And then we teach people about their species. Dude, this cow's like a truck. Here, Winnie, how about you eat a little bit of this in here? How about you eat that? Look, it's in the bowl. You have a taste of cake? It is not your birthday party. Go. Okay. Now the chicken's gonna come in and ruin the birthday party. Is there any reason you don't want to open the sanctuary up to the public to raise money? Just film the donkeys. Well. Oh, they're gonna eat together. That's so nice. Until there's drama. There will be drama. But right now, that was nice. That was great. Yeah, I can't open the sanctuary to the public because, okay, big drama. Because I'm a streamer and, you know, people on the internet. So, yeah. You should have cut it up and did separate bowls. Probably. But they've both gotten quite a bit of it. So I feel okay. I feel like they've gotten pretty equal amounts of it, honestly. The other thing about it not being open to the public is I never have to worry about people coming in here and stressing the animals out. You know, like they get to teach thousands of people and not even know that they're being teachers, you know? Them being online, all they have to be okay with is a camera, which they are because they're around cameras all the time. And they just get to exist and then educate a bunch of people, but they don't have kids running around like screaming and yanking on them. And so it's just a really great setup for them. And I think it's a really cool model of education. Best scenario? Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's not a petting zoo, that's right. It's not a petting zoo. Hi.
Wow. Flexes us up for the first time.
You want to see if there's any more? Thank you for the sub. Nope, stop. Gatorade popsicle. Don't mind the drama in the background. Yay. No. Plans to take them to schools. I've done quite a few virtual like Zoom programs for classrooms, but we mostly do our education on Twitch. No, we don't take any of these animals off the property. The transport and like dealing with other people handling them is not worth the amount of people we can educate versus the amount of people we can educate online, if that makes sense. Do you want to try this? Popsicle. Oh, so brave. So, if you guys like the sanctuary, if you like the animals, you can do Command Alveus. We have live cams on every one of our enclosures. So you can watch the animals in their enclosures. We have live cams here, we have live cams on the parrots, on the foxes, even on our cockroaches, on our isopods, on our frog, snakes. So you can watch all the animals all day. And then we also do streams on the Alveus channel as well. So if you want to go follow Alveus, that would be great. Alveus on Instagram and Twitter. We post lots of pictures and lots of behind the scenes of everybody. So that's really fun if you want to go follow Alveus there. It's not possible to visit, unfortunately. We're not open to the public. It is a virtual sanctuary only. Did you get, I think he got molasses in his teeth. That's so sticky. So you're visiting, right? So we're visiting right now. Yeah, basically. Yeah, and check out our website. It's recently updated. Crash the website.
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't. Crash the website. We should be good. What is molasses? Didn't we look this up recently? I think it's just like burnt sugar. He's done with the popsicle. He's over it. They love their cake. The question is, do I try to wash that? I mean, that is my actual pan. Do I wash that and reuse it? Or it's a little too far gone. Drama. We want donkey facts. Donkeys were first domesticated about 6,000 years ago by the Egyptians for meat and for milk, but they've also been used as pack animals for a long time, for transporting brick, for transporting water. They're really important to a lot of people for livelihoods, like their access to education, because they use donkeys to transport people and material. Donkeys were used in World War I quite a bit as field ambulances. So donkeys would go in and carry wounded soldiers out. They would carry supplies in. So donkeys have been used in coal mines. People have used donkeys for a very, very, very long time. And now we have these domestic donkeys. There are two species of donkeys. Originally, there's an Asiatic branch of donkeys and an African branch. All of our domestic donkeys come from the African branch of donkeys. They finished this cake. Oh, people have also used them as guard animals for livestock. Sorry. Don't worry about that. They loved it! Yay! Donkey cake. Dude, there's nothing else in here. I don't know why she's being so clingy today. Ugh. Is there a way to donate directly to the reserve? Yeah, Alveus' PayPal is linked up right now, so if you donate to the stream, it'll be donating directly to Alveus. Any other questions about donkeys? Good job, Winnie. Winnie pushed her. You might want to go out there. It's like effing. I don't know if it has to do with that or not. How many animals do you plan on taking in? We're on about 15 acres here. We have a lot more space for land, or we have a lot more land. I don't know how many we'll get. She wants to fight the cow really bad, or I'm trying to calm him down. Oh yeah, we also have a wish list. If you want to buy anything for the animals, we have an Amazon wish list. I do a P.O. box stream once a month where I unbox everything with one of our parrots up in the studio. Stop. Relax. He just wants to attack the cow, that's all. I'm just trying to stop him from attacking the cow. Stompy has not gone in the pool yet. We just got Stompy a big pool. A big pool. And he hasn't gone in there. She's sad. He's okay. He's okay. Winnie doesn't care if it makes you feel any better. She's pretty unfazed by like everything. So, she's fine. Stompy just doesn't like her. Rabid birdie. Maya the cow protector. Yeah, here we are. Any other questions about donkeys? We're like right on time, dude. It's almost 1. Did you guys like your cake? The takeaway with the donkeys is tell people about what you learned today, because a lot of people don't know about it.
Its meathead donated $100. Love what y'all are doing. Wish I could support more.
Support more? Thank you for the $100. Serrano! He gave you $100! That's huge. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. How do they protect livestock? They have a natural aversion to canines for some reason. Equines, prey animals, have a fight or flight response, and for whatever reason, donkeys are way quicker to fight than they are for flight. Donkeys have killed coyotes, they chase off predators, so they're really nice to have in your pasture. How old do they live? We're hoping that these guys will live to be like 30 to 35. I've heard of donkeys getting to be 40, but that's really old. So just a little longer than horses. We don't know how old these two donkeys are because they're both rescues. So we don't know when they were born. But we think they're teenagers. Did you go to school for animal science? No, I went to school for agriculture. Do you want to try to go in here and see if it acts? Or should we go here?
Sure.
Or we can go to the pool and see if Stompy gets in it. Stompy, come on! It's pool time. We took a bobcat out here yesterday and cut this hillside to make this pool for Stompy. But he's scared to get in. Imagine. How long do they live for? 30 to 35 years is what we're hoping. Want to go in? Whoa, water. Look at that! We put a rock. Chat. This is a really big deal. Oh! Stompy! You're in the pool! This is the first time he's got in the pool! He's never had a pool this big! This is the best day of my life. I'm sorry for screaming. This is the best day of my life. He actually used the rock to step in. Are you kidding me? This is amazing. Stompy loves water, but he's never had this much water. Dude, how crazy is that? We're I know it's World Donkey Day, but I'm gonna talk about this emu because, obviously. Stompy was the first ambassador we ever got here at Alveus. Stompy is an emu, it's an Australian bird. They're ratites, which means they're related to ostriches and cassowaries and rheas. And they're really cool. She loves water, and Stompy's male, I'm sorry. I thought Stompy was female for the first year and a half, so sometimes I say she, but Stompy's a he. He came from a zoo in California, where his mom wasn't sitting on his egg. So fun. His mom wasn't sitting on his egg, and so he was incubated by human. Sorry, I just stepped on this rubber chicken. There's a bee in here. Free him.
He's actually floating.
Dude, that's so crazy. Stompy's mom didn't sit on his egg. He's swimming. Do you love it? Oh my god! This is so funny! He's never been able to swim, dude. Stompy's only ever had kiddie pools, and we had to rent a trailer to get this pool here, and then we had to take a bobcat and cut out the hillside so that he could get in it because it was too tall for him. And now he gets to swim. Anyway, I got Stompy when he was 16 days old. He was transported here to Texas via American Airlines pet cargo, actually. And I raised him in the house for the first 6 months or so of his life, and then moved him out here to Alveus, and he's lived in the pasture ever since. Is that nice? So the reason that we have Stompy as an educational ambassador is to talk about the exotic meat industry. Emu meat was really popular as an alternative to red meat in the 90s. Is less popular now because there were not enough regulations and not enough demand to support that industry. But Stompy's still a great segue to talk about other species that are affected by the exotic meat trade. Emu populations have not been negatively affected by the consumption of emu meat and the production of emu oil, which is a byproduct of emu meat that's used in a lot of cosmetic products and stuff like that. Emu populations are fine, but there are a lot of species whose populations are not fine because of the exotic meat trade. And so Stompy is an ambassador to teach people about those species and about emus in general. Chat, this is the best day ever. This is unreal. He loves it. Emu oil? Yeah, emu oil is a byproduct of emu meat, and it's used in lots of cosmetics for anti-aging. It's a product for it's a product for athletes, I think. Isn't it called Blue Emu or something? You can find it on shelves in stores. Chicken! Swimming! I need to text my staff and tell them that Stompy is in the pool. Stompy in pool. Swimming live now. On stream. Stompy, this is huge. This is huge for you. When Stompy was a baby, he ate my ring. It was this one. The smiley face one. Sorry, I'm not flipping you off it. It's this one. He swallowed it as a baby because emus are attracted to shiny things. One of the theories is that, sorry, cameraman. Oh, the lens. One of the theories is that they're attracted to novel water sources. And so they like shiny things. The lens, it's really bad. And so when Stompy was a baby, he swallowed my ring. I had to drive him to Dallas, and he had to get an endoscopy as a baby emu. Which means that they had to put a tiny camera down his throat to fish my ring out. So that was a tragedy and was very scary. And then Stompy got a second endoscopy within the first year of his life. Thank you. Got a second endoscopy within the first year of his life because he swallowed some hex bolts. We have to be very, very careful about what metal this bird is around. Thank you so much. I do know the guy. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the $50. Thank you. Emus also have double-shafted feathers. So for every feather that they have, or for every shaft that they have, there's 2 feathers. I'm holding one. Can you see that, or do I need to come over there? For every shaft, there's 2 feathers, which is really important for insulation for these birds. Really unique for them, so that's what you can see all of that while he's swimming. Kind of another fun fact about him. This pool has a drain, and we have an underwater Roomba to clean them. That insulation is really important because look, he's like in water, but he's dry underneath. See how all those feathers? Okay, now that he's swimming, he's not dry. He's like fully saturated for the first time ever. Let's go! He loves our hard work. He loves the pool. He loves it. He's soaking. Stompy. I don't know why I'm taking pictures when we have a DSLR recording this, but I want to anyway. Stompy. Can you take a picture? Hey, cheese. Nope. He looks so small. Ah! Don't bite. Don't bite. Camera. Oh my god. He loves it. Guys, we spent all of Saturday setting this pool up for this bird. This is so exciting. Ow! Sorry, I have a like ring on my phone, like for holding it, and he wants to eat it. No, please. Please, please, please. Okay, whatever. One of those is gonna be good enough. We're not on the front page anymore, mods. Change category. Feed him the rings? No! I will not. Oh my god. You find your rock? It's for stepping out. I don't know if he's gonna get out, but... Oh god. Wet Stompy in 0.5 is crazy. That's crazy. Ew. This is a bad picture. He looks crazy. Emu ramp. Guys, tomorrow we have Nerve Center, which is a show where streamers come here and meet all the animals, and I do education programs on all of the animals that we have here, pretty much. And tomorrow it's Caroline Kwan. So she's gonna be here for that. And then on the 19th, we have a Squeaks collab. And then on the 21st, we have a collab with Peach Jars and Jessica Negri. It's gonna be sick, dude. We still got collabs lined up. That's gonna be on Peach's channel. Collabs lined up through May, dude. It's gonna be crazy. Stacked roster. We're stacked. What a lineup. I talked to Peach and Jessica at a party, and they're like, can we wear emu costumes and get in the pool? And I was like, yeah, whatever you want. They're so excited. It's gonna be so fun. I don't know if they're gonna get in the pool, but they are wearing emu costumes, I think. It's gonna be very special. About the collab. What is this? If you're gonna... Dude, I can't open that because I don't know how to use an Android. Androids are so cringe. I didn't see it, so whatever it was, you didn't get me. Chicken. It's bait. Well, you didn't get me, so sucks for you. Ella! He's swimming! Dude. Have you got into animal conservation? Yeah, I grew up on a farm and then started working at zoos in college. He's actually floating. He was floating, it was incredible. He's like turning on his side. He's having a great time. He got in, no, but he got in with this rock and it was smooth and not stressful. And he didn't even trip.
That must be so weird looking. Did you pick William's fly mask off?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Thank you for the sub. Guys, that's Ella. Ella's the animal care coordinator here at Alveus. It's like a zookeeper, basically. How hard will it be for him to get out? We'll find out. The hope is that he just steps on this rock and gets it. It should be fine. The rock helps a lot, I think. Do you have horse? Yeah, he's outside though. Do you like it? Is it nice? It's nice. He doesn't look like he'll get out anytime soon. Yeah. No, he's not floating right now. His feet are on the bottom, but when he like turns to the side, he's floating. Like, that's him floating. He's floating. Are ostriches ratites also? Yes, they are. Ostriches, cassowaries, rheas, emus. It's a bird with a without a crop and a plate where the keel would be. He's gonna live there now. Stompy is no longer a terrestrial bird. This is waterfowl now. Is Stompy's name a reference to Steve Irwin's cassowary? No, I didn't even know that was a thing. Stompy is named Stompy because when he was little, he would run around the house and go. And that's what it sounded like. You know what's weird? It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter, never mind. Please, please. I need an underwater camera. I think it would get really murky really fast. What's the process of rescuing animals like? Great question. It is different for all of the animals that we have here. Wow! Thank you for the $20. Thank you so much. It's different for all the animals that we have here. Stompy came from a zoo that I used to work at to start off our program. We have some other animals here that are overstocked from zoos, as in they had them at zoos or they didn't have room for them or they weren't using them for education programs, so they transferred them to us. We have 2 marmosets that came from a neglect case in Austin. Someone bought them as pets and didn't know how to take care of them, so they were malnourished and have this list of health problems, so we got them. They were surrendered to us and we've been rehabilitating them. We got some crows that were blown out of their nests as babies here in Texas. Were raised by wildlife rehabbers in Texas and deemed non-releasable, so they were transferred to us that way. And they all have different stories. Do you ever brush him? No, he gets a lot of pets, but we don't brush him. I don't think it would work very well with the feathers. Kayla said in caps, "Is he so happy? I can't get it to load. I'm devastated." No, please, stop it. So happy. So cute. Which animal do viewers like to watch the most? I don't know. Chat? Who's your favorite animal to watch? Stop eating the air. Are you gonna eat that bug? Oh, flew away. That was a wasp. That would have been crazy. Goats, Georgie, hey. Stompy, Winnie. Georgie's our frog, Hank's our millipede. Winnie's the cow. The foxes are the foxes. They're all stars. Little parrots. We have an African gray and a blue-fronted Amazon. No. I haven't seen the foxes yet, but I really want to meet them. Check the Alveus channel. I think the cam is on them, is it?
Never know.
Go look at the Alveus channel. You might be able to see them on cam. They were being extra cute today. They really were. Here, I'll link you a clip. Danny sent this clip to the team this morning. This is the foxes. dude, no offense, but Twitch mode, never mind. I'm linking you a clip, hold on. This is the foxes this morning. Why is it called Alveus? Alveus is reservoir in Latin. When I started doing conservation education and philanthropy on Twitch, I would say a bunch that Twitch is an untapped reservoir for doing good. And so we took the word reservoir, and it is Alveus in Latin. That clip is, aren't they so cute? They're so cute. Yeah, we have those split cams on most of the time on the Alveus channel. How hard was it to get that rock in the pool? We did it with a bobcat, or we brought it up here with the bobcat, and then a couple guys lifted it and put it in here. It certainly didn't look easy. I couldn't have done it, but they did it. The cow's not in a blindfold. She wears a fly mask. It's mesh so you can see through it. It's just so flies don't get in her eyes and make them water and irritate them. No. No eating phone. No. Yeah, I don't think he's ever gonna get out.
Good.
I don't think he wants to get out. He's a water bird now. Are you a duck? Do you have a guide introducing all the animals anywhere? Yeah, the extension. How do they see it? What's the?
Just hover over there.
Oh, just if you're on your desktop, hover over my stream. It has all the animals there. But you can also go on the website. All of our animals are on the website. Huge. You want out? He could totally. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. He doesn't want.
Out seems easier than getting in.
Yeah. I think he got, I mean, he came like right up, but it's because I was right here. Maybe I'll figure it out. A raid! Thank you for the raid!
You want keys?
No.
Feed stuff?
No, it's okay. This is it. I just gave the donkeys a cake. And then we'll end here. Do you want to stream today or no? Okay. Please. No more bullying Winnie. Yeah, Stompy's occupied for the next 45 business days. Swimming. That's all he does now. It's not a trap. Another rock outside? That would make it harder to get out. He'll be fine. Don't worry. He'll figure it out. Is E-Rob coming back to give him a bath? Yeah. Sure. Probably.
Can we, like, turf the edge or something?
Uh-huh.
Do you think that would make it?
It would make it easier, maybe.
Kind of like a step, maybe.
It's worth a shot. I like it. I mean, if he could just... It's physically so possible, right? It's just a matter of, like, if he steps right. But we will see. Preening. His leg's not gonna get stuck in. I'm not worried about it, guys. You don't need to worry about it.
Just walk out.
It'll be fine. Alright.
Out of the tall side?
Yeah.
Sort of side.
It went really smooth though. There you go. Alright, nobody panic. Stompy's a genius. And now Stompy knows what this pool is. That was sick. That had absolutely nothing to do with World Donkey Day. I hope you guys liked this World Donkey Day celebration. We'll probably... No, we'll put a bunch of the cams up, but definitely watch Stompy today, see if he goes back in this pool. Very fun. thank you guys for being here. If you're still here from the front page, I really appreciate it. Do command Alveus if you could. Go follow the sanctuary. That would be excellent. If you want to see more of these animals, go to the Alveus channel to see them, or follow this channel, because obviously I do a bunch of stuff with them on this channel as well. But yeah, appreciate you guys being here. Again, if you want to see more animals, command Alveus. Speaking of Alveus, we are raiding into Alveus right now. Raiding into Alveus to the live cam so you guys can watch them right now. If you want to see our fox sleeping, he's on there. He's pretty cute. He's having a little nap. If you want to hang out with a fox while he's napping, stay there for the raid. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. same time for Nerve Center with Caroline. Cool? All right. Thank you guys so much. Big shout out to the donkeys. It's their day. Well, Donkey Day, everybody. Tell your friends. Now the raid is just going, so whenever you want to switch it, I think we're good. Yay, Stompy food!